Hello. I thought today I would do something a little bit different. No, don't worry, I'm not going mellow on you or anything. But, I thought, today I'd show you some of my records and 8-track tapes. Just for the heck of it. Because I've found some pretty interesting ones, that I put in my collection. Let's start off with the one that's closest to me. This is a record I bought for my mom's because she's an accordion person. Happy Accordion, it's called. Now, the player in this record is very good, but he's uncredited, so we couldn't figure out who it was. This is one of my weirder records here. This record has no label except for some writing on it. Isn't that weird, a record with a white label that someone just wrote on with a pen? It's labeled Ralph Marteri Plays Again. And then it has, I guess, a serial number. But here's the weird part. On this side, there's music. But if you flip it around, look, it's completely blank. There's like nothing on the second side. It just spirals to the center of the record. It's like a blank or something. This is the only single-sided 33 RPM record that I've ever seen. There's only stuff on that side. There isn't even a label either. Look at that. The label isn't even there. This is a pretty cool record because it's one of those picture vinyl records. This is Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny. I'll take it out so you can actually see it better. This is the actual album. That's the B side, and this is the A side. Very cool record. I've always wanted a record with picture vinyl, and I finally got one. And it has music that I love, so yeah, I love Tenacious D. They're awesome. Another one I got is a Beach Boys record. I saw it in Goodwill, and I was like, hey, I know the Beach Boys, so I picked it up. It's got a bunch of good songs on it, you know? Because the Beach Boys are cool. Here's another strange one. This is even stranger than the other record. If you look at the cover here, it's all in a different language, and it's very old. I got this one from my grandmother, so it's probably Italian. It even says Italy up there, so that pretty much confirms it's Italian. So if you pull the record out, you'll notice that it's like a piece of paper. It's floppy, and it just feels like paper. If you look on the back, you'll even see it is paper. But it's actually a record, and it's a picture record at that. When you play it, there's like Italian at the beginning. There's like a voice of a child speaking Italian, and a bunch of Christmas carols in it. But it's very skippy, so it doesn't really play that well. But it's an interesting find, so I decided to keep it in my collection. Here are a bunch of miscellaneous records I collected. This is a 78 made by Columbia. Some of these are very old. I think this one is, this one dates back to 1906, just to give you an idea of how old it is. The thing is fucking solid, too. Look how thick it is. That's a solid record right there. Manisot March, played by Prince's band. Anyone know who that is? I don't. Here's another 78 by Columbia. Sitting in the Sun, Frankie Lane, with Paul Weston and his orchestra. This one is dated, it doesn't have a date. Well, we know it's old, so. Blue Ribbon Records, Honky Tonk Girl. Reminds me of the song Honky Tonk Woman by Rolling Stones, but those are two different songs. This one was printed in 1921. Here's another weird one. This is a 78 record, but it looks like a 33. It's made by Victrola. Victrola? Don't they mean Victor? Maybe that's what they used to be called. But that's not the weird part. Look at the back of it. It's completely blank. Look at that. I mean, it is smooth. You can't even put your needle on it because it's just a slab of nothing. It's a really weird record. But it still plays. Cameo. This is dated 1922. Here's another record, a 33, and this one's got red vinyl. That's kind of cool. I saw it and I just picked it up because of the red vinyl. It was only $1. Not only is it red vinyl, but it's actually translucent red. It's a little bit translucent. I don't think you could tell in the video, but you can kind of see through my hand waving behind it. So I thought that was kind of cool. So yeah. As you can see, my 8-track collection has grown at a frightful rate. I've got a whole bunch of tapes here from a lot of different bands. A lot of them are oldies. There's some that I've also recorded too. This one is 90 minutes. This one I recorded. It just has a bunch of mixed songs and stuff. There's one tape that stands out from the rest though, and it's this one. You know why? Because this is quadraphonic. This is a quadraphonic 8-track, meaning it has 4 channels. So it's kind of like a surround sound of the 70s. Tapes like this usually run about $60 on eBay, so this thing is quite valuable, and I was able to pick it up for $1 at Goodwill. You don't see too many of these. Here's another one that's kind of interesting. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. So that's pretty cool. And it sounds perfect. So yeah. There's a lot of different tapes I have in here. A lot of cool things. But I just wanted to give you a brief overview of some of the things I collected over the days, over the weeks, over the months, and over the years. So, I hope you enjoyed some of this video. Maybe I'll play a few in a different video, so you could hear what they sound like. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and good night.